Hey there, it's Lokijunda, and welcome back to Chapter 5 of Wicked Seed. We just got to supposedly the Naples Research Center, which is apparently a old decrepit mansion on the top of a mountain. Very Resident Evil-y to have a mansion. I'm sure we're going to be descending into some laboratory at some point, but let's take a look around and find out, shall we? I will say they do have quite... I like the variation in the environments here. Oh, I see I don't have the crowbar anymore. It's interesting that the key items like come and go without any fanfare. Small, delicate wooden box locked with no visible keyhole. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this door. Request for property acquisition. Dear Mr. Kyle Wyatt, we are writing to formally express our interest in acquiring your property. The land's unique characteristics present a rare opportunity for research and development that promises considerable public benefit. We understand that managing such a property can be a burden, and we wish to make the process as seamless as possible. We need only grant your approval. Our team will handle all necessary steps, communications, and logistics. Your involvement can be minimal, allowing you to continue your life without disruption. To reflect both the uniqueness of the property and our desire to secure it, we are prepared to make an offer well above market value. We are confident our arrangement will honor your family's legacy while ensuring this land's potential is realized responsibly. We hope you will consider this proposal favorably, and we are happy to discuss any details or answer any questions at your convenience. Respectfully, Miss Tanya Tyrell, CEO, Tyrell Pharmaceuticals. So this...
He's being pressured to sell, whether he knows it or not.
So this is the old Wyatt mansion. On to that stuff, and... complete encounter without taking damage. Ah, that's unlikely to happen. Oh, it's a healer. Oh, come on. God, these things are so annoying. I would say these are probably like my least favorite enemies. Alright, here's the purple door. I don't know why that's funny to me. They're just like sitting there bobbing their heads. As long as nothing hops out of the ground or anything, this I can do. I smell wafts up from the music box. It reminds you of rain. I do like the music for this game. Okay, and this is the other side of that. All right. The ballroom. Sure, let's go to the second floor this way first. All right, second blue door. I was almost certain we were gonna have a smell reminding me of sweat. Yeah. Okay, the purple key is spring, I see. So we have rain, sweat. The next one gonna be the ocean. Okay, so that must be summer. I guess it could be fall. Yeah, I gotta take this thing out. They heal for way too much now. Healing for 6,000 just isn't something I can accommodate for. Not for as fast as they do it anyway. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Save up all those high-powered rounds for the final boss fight. Right now, I think this... Yeah, this is the foyer again. Now that's an interesting one. Alright, yeah, so I got there. Let me finish checking upstairs here, and then I'll come back down to that one. Oh no, it's purple. That's purple. The one purple door was over here. No, 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 no. Oh my god. That was some... Talk about some damn luck there. Oh, no, 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 no. I've done poorly in this encounter.
Assholes.
Fallen leaves. Rain, sweat, fallen leaves. You hear the sound of something unlocking nearby. I found this in the Manor's music room. 1 year, 4 seasons. Walk the cycle and let smell be your guide. Rain, sweat, fallen leaves. I accidentally...
Smell be my guide.
I accidentally did it the right way. Huh. I mean, cool. I can dig it. Man, why is everything respawning here? Oh, come on, man. That's donkey butt. Straight donkey butt. There's something about moving that really helps me with my timing on the parry. Rusted ring enemies will sometimes flinch instead of attacking. Oh, that sounds like it could be useful. Our duty. Kyle, if you are reading this, then I am no longer there to guide you. Remember, this land is more than property. It's our duty. Whatever grows here, whatever lurks below, it must remain under watch. Do not let the outside world dictate your choices. Keep it hidden, as your ancestors did, as I did.
That's a heavy
Increased chance to break enemy armor when shooting and doubles the amount of armor broken. Oh, that is... Wedged between dusk and dawn stood a father and his only son. Boy steps left with a featherless stride. The father matches, but to the right side. Dusk and dawn, father and son. I found this poem pinned to a wall near a clock. Yeah, I just read that. The boy has found where dangers lie, not safe no more beneath the western sky. His father watches from afar with dread and marks the time his child will be dead. The child lies deep where light won't go, so far beneath the sun won't show. Father stands unbowed upright, his tears fall silent in endless night.
What a tragic poem.
Oh, okay. The boy has found where dangers lie, not safe no more beneath the western sky. Okay, I think it's either going to be that or... Huh. Because they say, I mean, I would think 12 o'clock is the hour the child will be dead, like the 12th hour. Okay, it was this. The child lies deep where light won't go, so far beneath the sun won't show. The father stands unbowed upright. Okay, is the father or the son, which one is which? Because you could say hour is more meaningful, has more weight. It's the father, or it's shorter, so it's the son. And more monsters spawn, of course. And wait, what was the... Autumn, okay, green. Alright, a healer, snake. Oh, come on. I was trying to block, but... Alright, we can do this. Why is my block not working at all? Oh, maybe I just didn't have the stamina for it. God, I stood too close.
Damn, I'm getting tired.
Max health +6. Nice. Breaking an enemy's flank restores energy. Ooh, that's good too. I love the energy restore. But I just don't have enough arts to triage as much as I would like. Where is... Does it tell me how many parts I have somewhere? Oh, yeah. Actually, I guess I have a pretty decent amount now. Head back to the hallway there. And now we're going to find a key in here. With a puzzle. This bloom is adored by those who cannot bear to be overlooked. Wherever it is placed, it demands to be front and center of attention. The most selfish bloom, it takes deeply from the soil, hoarding what it gathers, leaving little chance for its neighbors to survive. So this one is by itself. Cultivated for its rarity, this flower stands apart. Its unique flower demands its pot be unique as well. Okay, that's that. Temperamental specimen, fragile when alone, yet strangely vigorous when planted among companions. So I think this one, because it's going to have a companion on either side. Favored by romantics, gentle flower would be the last one to see the sunset. So closest to the light or furthest from the light? There we go. Winter Key. The Wyatt estate has stood on the outskirts of town for nearly 3 centuries. Locals speak of it with a mixture of reverence and unease, noting the family's long tenure and their quiet, obsessive attention to the land. Visitors and researchers alike have often expressed frustration at the difficulty of gaining access to certain areas, with some sections of the estate strictly off-limits. The reasons for these restrictions are never explained, and rumors suggest that crossing these boundaries is met with consequences far beyond mere denial of entry. The family themselves are described as polite, if somewhat reclusive. Interviews with the locals suggest a deep concern for the preservation of the estate. It's important to note that nothing in the historical accounts hints at any extraordinary events happening here. Well, at least nothing that would survive the filter of public scrutiny. There's an addendum written in pencil. Those who craft tales about this estate are in danger. Curiosity left unchecked breeds interference. Such threats must be contained, quietly and thoroughly. Silence is the only safeguard.
So, what exactly are they hiding here?
Yeah, so I think that's all the doors open up here. So I will check. Ah, no, there's a winter door right here. Drain water. That is another very common thing in Resident Evil and Silent Hill, I think, draining bathtubs to find something. Just want to look once more up here in the foyer. We got those doors. Oh, okay, good. Oh, there's a dang healer over here. Oh, this is a little version of
Monsters.
the first. Those are little versions of the first boss. I can't believe I just got that. Yeah, Stalker is what that was called, and we made it bleed. Let's see. Okay, we have, I think, just this door here. This is quite a big table. All this stuff is relatively large. That's just wonky. And there we go. Nice. Yeah, okay, that was... You know, I'm going to be honest. I could have swore I would have bet money that there would have been an outfit either, like, in there or up there. Huh, no fight. Ah. Use those in the fire, I guess. Yeah, sure. Kind of. Alright, no. Alright, I think to the fireplace now, then. Alright, and then upstairs. Oh, wait. That's it. Oh. I'm not a big poker player, but see. What is the red poker chip value? Green poker chip value. And blue poker chip value. Alright, so 5, 25, 10. I'm gonna try that. Well, I thought that would be it, but white $1, red $5, blue $10, green 25. So I think 5, 25, 10. That adds up to 40, which wouldn't be enough digits. Well, we'll look around a little bit more first. Oh, this is going to be interesting. No. Come on. Basically, I just need to stun them enough to where I can... Oh, hit him. Alright, now I'm alright. These things do attack fast, so having two of them is tricky for sure. But they only have the one attack, and I got good at burying it. Lot of practice in the tunnels. I think this key was this door. Right over here.
Jacob? It's me, Ella. Jacob! Why?
Ella, you've made it. Well, I know it must be you reading this because everyone else is gone. You might be wondering to yourself, why? How could he do this? The simple truth is, I couldn't even bear to look at your face again. You! You, who destroyed our family and got to forget all about it. These red flowers you've been seeing everywhere, they're beautiful, aren't they? They're also special, unlike anything we've seen before. Even the life we discovered at other sites just doesn't compare. There is truly something special about it. It allows me to see and feel clearly. It allows me to really focus on what's important in my life and what isn't. Now that you're here, now that you've come at my beck and call, I know it'll help you too. It'll show you what you've done. But more importantly than helping you, it'll help me know that at the time of my death, you get to go through the rest of your life carrying the same pain that I've had to carry. And if that's all too much for you to bear, I've left another shell in the shotgun. It's all yours.
What I've done. I remember.
Confirmation.
That's me. I played a lot of video games growing up. I didn't have much in common with kids my age, and I didn't spend a lot of time with my family. That's my elder brother, Jacob. He and I never got along, and it got even worse when we became teenagers. He was really into science and had a big rock collection. I remember him going off the deep end when he caught me in his room looking at them. I was hopeful we could hang out if I showed interest in his collection. I guess not. That's my mom. She loves watching TV. Her favorite shows were the ones where a family would look at a few houses and have to decide which one to buy. She'd guess which one they'd choose, and if she was wrong, she'd always comment how they made a mistake. I guess she thought she knew best. That's my dad. His business went under when I was a kid, and he struggled to find work after that. Most of my memories are him sitting in the corner of the living room reading a book. If I tried to talk to him, he'd either ignore me or give me one-word answers. I don't think he loved me. I don't know why, but I must have done something to deserve it. I saw an advertisement online about a new drug trial that can help repress traumatic memories. I had to keep bringing it up over and over again, but I finally got my mom on board about getting Dad to sign up. My dad was reluctant at first to sign up. I think he finally agreed to just get my mom off his back. He was picked up by some nurses and a representative of the drug company. All he had to do was spend the night at their facility, and when he came back the next day, he'd be all better. When my dad got back, he did seem happier, like unburdened, I guess. He still didn't pay much attention to me, but I was just happy he was better. Dad and Jacob were always close, but they definitely grew even closer after he got back. After a couple of weeks, my dad began acting weird. I'd stay up past my bedtime and I'd hear him get up and go to the backyard. He'd just stand there and look down at the ground. I should have told someone about this. One night after going outside, he grabbed something from the shed. I couldn't tell what it was at the time. Instead of staying outside, this time he came back in. He went into his room and closed the door. I snuck out and went to the shed to find out what he was doing out there. There were a lot of tools lined up, neatly, and with them, a gun. I wanted to go back inside, but from the backyard I could see my dad was in my room looking for me. I knew he would find me and hurt me, so I grabbed the gun and waited. I had no choice. It was either him or me. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want any of this. Briarwood Orphanage took me in since I was still a minor. Without me knowing, they dosed me with the same drug my dad got, so I wouldn't remember what happened. All these memories that have been locked away are free now. This is what Jacob wanted me to see. It's time to go. I can't hide here anymore. I didn't deserve to be hated. I didn't want this to happen. I won't do it. I won't do it. Jacob, you might have given in to the red pollen, but I won't. I'm not giving up. This red flower, these creatures, whatever it all is, it cannot be allowed to spread.
Closed casket. Oh. Shotgun that promotes risky behavior for the potential of massive damage. Okay, huge attack damage, but no stagger damage. Closer you are. Alright. Oh, against staggered enemies. So I can stagger them with parries, or use that thing that instantly lets me switch weapons. So I stagger them with one weapon, instantly switch to this one. Ella has recovered her memories, no longer burdened by her past. Obliterate your target with a relentless flurry of devastating attacks. Oh. Fast travel? Oh, wow, okay. So I'm gonna say, like, I like it. I think it's a good story. I do. I often give a lot of grace to indie developers, smaller teams, and I do, and the help I do often try or overlook things that aren't important to me. Like, the difficulty with this game where it's like bullet spongy and you really kind of have to I am playing on hard. Maybe it's not as bad on easy, but you kind of have to master the parry to be able to play the game. I like a challenge, so I'm absolutely okay with all of it. I could see where people wouldn't like that, and you could say that it's kind of maybe like a balance tuning issue. But for a small dev team, I was looking for a game horror themed, with Parasite Eve like gameplay, which we have. I've had a blast with it. I really wasn't expecting much for the story, but I take this moment here. I thought they really presented that well. I thought that was a well done sequence with the menu at the end there. I think that was very well designed. Painting of an unknown woman found in the study at Wyatt Manor. Long before settlements were built and explorers arrived, this land was already different. The red paint people are thought to have first discovered the seed, though it's unlikely few survived the encounter. Those who did either vanished or withdrew to guard it, becoming the first stewards of the land. European explorers, after colonization, are likely to have discovered either the seed itself or evidence of its presence. Since colonization, our family has lived on this land, keeping the seed hidden and its threat contained. It is not a danger born of human time, but something far older, something that endures beyond our understanding. In our care now, the responsibility is clear. We are the bulwark, the barrier between this ancient presence and the world beyond.
So this seed is what they've been hiding. And now the secret's out.
Oh no. Oh no, I can stand on my brother's dead body. See, those are the little graces that I'll give a smaller development team. Now we see looks like the red pollen is more prevalent around here, at least in this hallway. So now where do we go? Let's go ahead and hit save point here. Why do I have that? There was a painting of an unknown man. Oh, maybe I have to put this up on the wall next to it. Then we get an elevator down. Naples Research Center. Well, we finally made it here. And there we go, end of chapter 5. Now what an ending to that chapter, I will say. So we finally made our descent. We are in the lab section, which I anticipated we'd have one. I like the homage they're playing to the different set pieces that are common or came before in the genre. And this is probably going on one of my favorite indie games for 2026. I'm sure this is so much of what I look for in a game that I'm very, very happy with this. And if you made it this far, I just want to say thanks for watching. If you could like, comment, subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Why don't you let me know what you think so far are things that are potential candidates for some of your best of for 2026. I prefer to hear kind of about the indie games now. It was, we're not a super large YouTube channel, and all the top games that I do play them. Yeah, I like to go live with some of my favorite ones or franchises with their new releases, but they're getting covered so much by other people. We're not trying to fight for that space. But I am really liking this one, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and maybe things I should look forward to checking out. I've got a short list. I actually have a very long list of things coming out this year that I need to check out. But please also join our Discord. The link is in the description. Stop on by, say hi. We'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to support the channel for just a little bit more, for 99 cents a month, you can become a member, gain early access to our videos as we upload them. But we really just appreciate any kind of support that happens to fall our way, intentional or accidental, who knows. Just thanks again. Until next time, scare well.